So today we're going to talk about how to avoid fights with your partner. So, have you noticed sometimes when you are away from your partner for a while, maybe away on a trip, and then you come home, right? And you're happy to see your partner, maybe you miss them, and then suddenly, just out of the blue, an argument erupts between you and your partner. And you really don't understand why they're suddenly so upset with you. Like, what happened? I was looking forward to seeing you. Why are you so mad? Um, so this is not uncommon, actually. It happens quite a lot, and there's a reason for it. So I'm going to tell you why it happens, and I'm also going to tell you how to fix it. So, example, let's say that you're away on a trip and you're attending a conference and you meet a lot of new people. Maybe you have some great conversations, you're very active, you get super inspired by something, you're learning new stuff, right? New energies entering your field. So inevitably, your energetic field around you expands, right? And it shifts with all that new stuff you're taking in. Maybe you're even evolving in some way, right? You're taking on new information, you're processing it. Your emotional body's excited. So you're in a way a different person. You have a whole different quality of energy around you. Another scenario, maybe you were at work all day and you were super busy and you're just running around, but you're super productive. Maybe you had a win, something good happened. And again, all that stuff impacted your energetic field. Your energetic field shifted, changed, quite possibly expanded. Now, your partner, who is at home, probably, right, is quite possibly not in the same energetic space as you. Maybe they had a tough day. Maybe they didn't even go out of the house, right? Maybe they're working from home or they're home taking care of the kids or whatever. And they were just sort of enjoying a very calm and restful day. Maybe they were meditating. So their energy field is completely different. They're in a completely different space. So then you come home, you kind of bounce in and you're all pumped up. You have a totally different quality of energy around you. And then you immediately get on your partner's nerves. They're not aware of this consciously. So even without speaking, maybe didn't even open your mouth. You just sort of bounded in the house. But your energy somehow feels very intrusive to them. It grates on them. And they are super irritated with you. And their mind, right, will actually invent reasons because they're not going to be consciously understanding kind of like, oh, my partner's energy is completely different than mine right now. Their energy field is expanded and it's not merging and melting with me very well. So they're not going to go through that process of understanding what's really happening, but they're going to kind of feel annoyed and their mind is going to start to invent reasons to justify their irritation with you, right? Whether, oh gosh, that's right, I'm mad at him or her because they didn't take the trash out, or I hate the way that they slammed the door like that. It's just so insensitive, right? Their mind is going to start to play games. And then they're going to feel compelled to say something like, God, I hate it when you're so loud, and or this, or do you have to bud, whatever. And you left this morning without doing this, and I had to remind you 5 times. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you recognize like this in your life? So of course this can happen the other way around too. You may be the one that's super irritated with your partner, right? And it happens, both ways. It's not always one person, obviously. But how do you fix this? So it's actually really simple. It's so simple. This is why people don't do it. So just take a moment before you enter the house, right? Take a breath. Say a quick invocation, say a prayer. And I'm not, saying it could be anybody, right? It could be the deity, the God of your choice. You could be religious, you could be Christian, you could be spiritual, you could have, you have a good relationship with your angels, whatever, whoever you speak with and you have a relationship with. So the spiritual guide of your choosing, ask for a blessing and ask that your energy field is isolated from your partner when you enter your home, right? This is not permanent, of course. You're not going to isolate your partner from your energy field permanently. This is impossible. Eventually, it will dissolve and you will merge with your partner some hours after you return to your home, to your shared space. but it will happen gradually and it won't feel so abrupt and invasive to your partner, right? So for some people, they need to only do this when they return home from a trip. Usually when they're just out for the day, it's not, they don't experience any issues upon re-entry. For others, this may be necessary to do every time they come home, right? Even when they're out for a couple of hours. So it depends, right? You know your patterns in your household, you know what you need to do. Um, Again, this is a very simple and quick fix and can really help you in your relationship. And it's so worth it. This is just maybe not even 20 seconds of your time prior to you coming home or opening the door to your house and entering in, saying your greeting. It is so worth it to avoid unnecessary arguments and conflicts that can, over time, really destroy, wear down good relationships. So, highly recommend it. I experienced this myself, and I will tell you even a story, right? As you know, I'm here, I'm in my office. I take care of all my clients, meet people, create my events, work on my projects right here from this spot. And not so long ago, this is maybe 3 or 4 days ago, I was meeting with a person that I admire very much, who is a great spiritual teacher. We were talking about doing a project together, and I was super excited about this. I'm so inspired by this person and what they share and the knowledge they bring forth, that my energy field expanded with my excitement, with my inspiration, with all that stuff I was looking forward to with this partnership, future partnership, that I, excuse me, that I came out of my office to greet my partner, right? To be like, oh my gosh, you won't believe this happened. What wonderful stuff that's just happened. And he, without me even saying anything, sensed, picked up on my energy and started arguing with me because he was in a different place. He was in a completely different place energetically. He was worried about something, right? So that the energies did not blend well. And he found my expansion or my high vibe at that time super uncomfortable, annoying, and he wasn't even aware why. So all I'm just saying is this, you know your own situation, you know when you get pumped up and what situations are likely to cause your partner to become annoyed with you, and you know when you need to implement or say this invocation. And again, very simple, you just say a quick prayer invocation to God, and ask them to help you to isolate your energy from your partner. Right? That's it. Okay, so that's it for today. I'm hoping, really trying to make these lives like short and yet really charged and full of great information that can be super practical and super usable for you in your relationship, with your finances, in your business, all good stuff. And again, looking forward to your feedback, to your comments, so I know what you enjoy, what you don't enjoy, what you want to learn more of. And if you're watching this on YouTube, your likes and you subscribing to my channel really helps me get the word out and share this information with more people. Thank you. I will see you soon.